Islam.
Islam.
Islam. Can everyone unmute?
Islam.
Islamism.
Islamism.
So we're live, everyone.
Okay.
Islam, all the young ones.
Islam.
Islam.
Someone's speaker is a bit loud. It should just feedback coming.
Is it mine? Does that sound better? Or is it
Islam?
Does that sound
better. Islam is gone. So anytime y'all ready to start, we can begin. Islam.
Islamism. First, I'd like to rise to my highest height in all perfect praise, the Mother, Father, God, Allah, giving honor to the ancestors, known and unknown, honoring the divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, and our most illustrious prophet, Noble Ali, in the first, second, and third form. Giving honors to our Grand Sheikh, Joe Batten Bay, and the national officials, and giving honor to our divine minister for his guidance and all the members on the call. With Islam and peace. Moorish-American National Republic Speakers Bureau. Greetings and salutations of peace and blessedness to you all. We thank you for sharing with us today. I am Deputy Sheikah Lord Street of O'Neill, New Jersey Republic. We represent the Moorish Science Temple, the Divine and National Movement of North America, Incorporated, number 13, the Moorish-American National Republic. Living in the community brings with it Living in the community brings with it an obligation to work towards the uplift of our community. Personally, I am a community activist, volunteer, and educator. I enjoy my life because it involves working with youth and children and the community. Islam.
I am Brother Mainstream Great Bay 44, calling out of the Massachusetts Commonwealth. First and foremost, I would like to rise to my highest heights, giving all perfect praise to our Mother, Father, God, Allah. Remaining standing, extend those honors to all true and divine prophets, naming and recognizing Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Confucius, and to our last prophet in these days and times, our illustrious Hebrew prophet, Noble Ali, in its first, second, and third form. I remain standing and extend those honors to National Grand Sheikh, Joe Bratton Bay, to all our sheiks, sheikesses, deputy sheiks, and deputy sheikesses. I greet you all with Islam.
Islam. I am Deputy Sheikah Alyssa Thomas Bay. First, I'd like to rise. I give all perfect praises to Allah, all of our divine prophets, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, and Confucius, our prophet in these days and time, Prophet Noble Ali, our National Grand Sheikh Joel Bratton Bay, all of our national officials, all of our sheikh, sheikesses, deputy sheikesses, members, citizens, students, and guests. I greet you all with Islam.
Islam. My name is Yasir Aaron Thomas Bay. I am 7 years old. Islam. My name is Vadakrishna Mada Bay. I'm 8 years old. Islam and peace.
Naira.
Islam. We are here this evening to discuss values and their role in the uplift of our people again. We are members of the Moorish Science Temple, the Divine and National Movement of North America Incorporated, number 13, The Moorish-American National Republic. Islam.
Islam. The mission of the MSTofA is to uplift fallen humanity. The mission of the Divine and National Movement is to bring about the restoration of our people to the status of full citizens of this United States of America through the implementation of the Proclamation of Compensated Gradual Emancipation and the original 13th Amendment with its 20 sections. One way we accomplish this is by educating our people about this overlooked yet valuable solution to that which has been called the Negro problem. So, this afternoon, we approach our conversation from the level of the value system of the NGUZO as it relates to uplifting fallen humanity, which in turn leads to the restoration of our people to human status. Does anyone know someone in need of uplift? Me personally, my family, and friends. Let us consider the first area, uplifting fallen humanity. Does anyone here see humanity as needing uplifting? Or is humanity doing just fine? You can share your thoughts in our chat room. Thank you for sharing. It is true, we all see the need for uplift in our community. Yet, where do we begin? How do we accomplish uplift on a daily basis? We suggest our community uplift work begin with the uplift effort of each one individual. When we say start with self, we do include spouse and children, as we see the immediate family structure as an inseparable individual unit or body. Islam.
Islam. We have found there are three factors in the ongoing work of transforming ourselves into better human beings, able to rise above the misguided behaviors proliferating our neighborhoods and communities. These three factors are our thoughts, our thinking, our speech, the words we choose to utter, our activities, the things we do. Let's quickly speak to each of these. Uplifting our thoughts. Why should we uplift our thoughts? Every thought seed contributes to our life creation or experience. So minding our thoughts is akin to minding our gold fields. What you think is a seed that will be planted and it will come true. So be very careful of the things that you think. Do we wake up praising our Creator for another day? Are we grateful for the small blessings that come our way? Are we happy for or jealous of our neighbor who just hit the number? Uplifting our speech. Our speech, word sound reflects our thoughts and impacts daily life. What we speak is very powerful. Our words is magic. What we say will come true. So be careful what you utter. Do we speak words of thanksgiving and praise? Do we find the highest way to speak to a situation? Do we edify our sister or brother just to make them smile or feel better? Do we give back what we get or do we create a higher moment? Uplifting our activities. Our activities, the things we do from moment to moment, reflect our thoughts and words and concretize their manifest in the physical world. Do we do for sake of gain or do we do for the sake of love? Do we return the favor or do we actuate our five principles? Do we seek out self-serving opportunities or do we seek out opportunities to serve? Does the work of self-uplift sound impossible? We touch upon the area of self-uplift because self-uplift underpins our ability to bring about the transformation so direly needed in our community. Let us continue this conversation as we must move forward to the crux of our conversation this evening, the NGUZO SABA. So let's be clear that we must concentrate on the concept of uplift and self-uplift in particular as real as achievable for each and all. Through self-uplift, we empower our individual and collective self, and over time we become the change we seek, the better person we all know we are. Islam.
Islam. Moorish science teaches the uplift of humanity is grounded in five grand major principles: love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. These are the highest principles known to humanity yet. Without active and generalization, these lofty principles are simply words unfulfilled. Energizing our five principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice requires our intentional living or being. Those principles, as witnessed through the daily habits and practices. Our daily habits and practices exhibit, show us the value system by which we live. Enlightening our five grand principles is achieved through our adopting values or principles of activation into our living, which reflect the essence of love, of truth, of peace, of freedom, and of justice. Principles of activation are the agents by which we align our daily living within our five grand principles. Islam.
Islam. What are values? According to Black's Law Dictionary, 5th edition, page 1391, values are the utility of an object in satisfying, directly or indirectly, the needs or desires of human beings, called by economists value in use or its worth, consisting in the power of purchasing other objects called value in exchange. What are principles? According to Black's Law Dictionary, 5th edition, page 1073, principles are the source of authority or right and the capital sum placed in interest due as a debt or used as a fund, as distinguished from interest or profit. Why are values important? By which value system do you and your family live? What is the value system called? Under what value system were you reared? We see that a value system is a moral compass which keeps the family, society, and government intact and functioning in an equitable and compensation, compensation, compassionate, manner. Answer these questions to yourself. Do you have a value system by which you and your family live? What is that value system called? Did you choose your value system or was it handed down to you? If you choose your value system, why did you make that choice? If your value system was handed down to you, are you content with your value system or have you found it lacking? If you have found it lacking, what have you done to make a change? Islam?
Islam. The month of December is the one month of the Gregorian calendar in which various cultural and religious traditions are celebrated. Among them, KWANZAA. KWANZAA was created by Dr. Maulana Ron Haranga in 1965 and has become an institution in its own right in the so-called African community of the United States of America and around the globe. The crux ansana of KWANZAA is its value system called the NGUZO, or the seven principles, which are Umoja, unity; Kujichagulia, self-determination; Ujima, collective work and responsibility; Ujamaa, cooperative economics; Nia, purpose; Kuumba, creativity; Imani, faith. Dr. Karanga utilized the Kiswahili language to communicate the NGUZO. We thank Dr. Karanga for addressing the crucial need for a system of values in our community. His development of the KWANZAA concept brought forth a workable set of principles, the NGUZO. The NGUZO offers us a system of guidance by which we can align ourselves for individual and collective growth. Kwanzaa means first fruit, the harvest festival celebration. Its roots are in the communal agricultural festival celebration, a time of ingathering, reverence, communication, recommitment, and celebrating the good. The seven symbols are the Nkeka. The Nkeka is the symbol of our tradition and history, and thus the foundation on which we build. The Kanara, the candle holder, the symbol of our roots, our parent people, and our continental Pan-Africans. The Mashuma SABA, the seven principles, symbol of the NGUZO SABA, the seven principles, the matrix and minimum set of values which Black people are urged to live by in order to resume and reconstruct our lives in our own image and ascending to our needs. The Kikomba Cha Umoja is the unity cup. The unity cup is the symbol of the foundation, principles, and practices of unity, which makes all else possible. The Mazao, the crops, the symbol of African harvest celebration and the rewards of productive and collective labor. The Muhindi is the corn. The corn is the symbolic of our children, and they are our future, which they embody. And the Zawadi. The Zawadis are the gifts. The gifts are a symbol of the labor and the love of parents and the commitment made and kept by the children. And then there's two supplemental symbols, the Bandera, which is the red, black, and green flag, and was given to us by Honorable Marcus Garvey. The NGUZO SABA, the poster of the seven principles. So at this time, before we do the candle lighting ceremony, we're going to view a video, or entertaining video, from a group of renowned African American dancers and drummers from Camden, New Jersey. So at this time, we're going to view a video. Islam. Islam, Deputy Sheikh, Deputy Sheikh, Islam, pardon yourself.
You will always be here with us alongside at this Kwanzaa event. So on behalf of your family and your friends and everybody who's here, that we love you and appreciate you so much.
We can't see it.
We are always here with and Mama Dolores. We tip our hat to you, sister, because you continue to make this struggle continue without your brother. And he is always here with us in spirit, even though he's not physically present with us. He is physically in the realm of the ancestors, but spiritually he will always be here with us alongside at this point. So we have to
see the video.
Everybody who's here, that we love you and appreciate you so much.
Islam, is it visible now?
No,
No.
no Deputy Sheik. No. Where y'all go? You reading too?
Is it visible?
Yeah.
It's visible, yes.
And Mama Dolores, we tip our hat to you, sister, because you continue to make this struggle continue without your brother. And he is always here with us in spirit, even though he's not physically present with us. He is physically in the realm of the ancestors, but spiritually he will always be here with us alongside at this KWANZAA event. So on behalf of your family and your friends and everybody who's here, that we love you and appreciate you so much.
To teach them to honor and appreciate that we come from a continent of great resources that we call the motherland, because Africa feeds the world. The kings and the queens that came from that wonderful land through a hard, very hard ordeal called slavery. And we teach them what happened to us during slavery. We teach the young people why it was slavery. And we teach them how to come out of that slave mentality. And that's very important. We believe that African dance is so we give them the culture to respect and love what you have.
And when they look at you like, oh, I'm not African. Yes, you are. So you have to give them their culture and teach them who they are so they know where they come from and then they know where they're going.
One of the major awards and accomplishments that we received for the Universal African Dance Drumming Summit was when he was chosen by world-renowned artists, scholars, and historians from America and Africa to represent the United States of America at the World's Festmont Arts Festival. It's a world-class festival that's done every 30 years. And they chose us for being what they consider one of the best or the best African dance drum ensemble of our kind here in the United States of America. And over 80 nations will be bringing their best. They're going to be representing themselves at this World Arts Festival. There's going to be a lot of people.
For the young people in our group, for them to actually get that experience, to go over there and be representing the United States of America, it's like, wow, you know, we must be doing something right.
Some of you may know that President Abdullah Wade invited him to Senegal to represent the United States in December. And I want you to know that we appreciate you, your wife, your family, all we want for your children. Thank you very much. Thank you. Please give another big hand.
Jump up and get that leg out. There you go. Y'all some good dancers up here. Next step, fourth step. Down up front. Down up front. All right, now, wait, we ain't finished yet. We ain't finished yet. Stop that. Is the belly rock hard? Belly rock hard. This ain't hard. All right, come on. We're going to take it from the top. We're going to, I'm going to stop y'all. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to change the dance, watch the bells. If you listen to the drum beat, you'll hear the beat change. Ready? From the top. Turn it up. Come on, y'all. Turn it up. 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 All right, keep that in. Thank you very much. Now, what you have to do before you leave this floor, you have to know that once you come up here and you get on this floor and you dance with the Universal Dancing Drum outside the year, and I become essentially member and family of Universal Dancing. So you cannot leave this floor without taking your professional bow. So you put your right hand up. Put your right foot over your left foot and take it down. Come on, y'all, get up now! Get up now! Get up now! Great soul! Thank you. Thank you for words. Thank you
Islam. Thanks for the that video. And at this time, we're going to have the candle lighting ceremony. As we light our candles, we light our black candles from the already burning white candle.
The camera was good, Deputy Sheikers. You could have left it where it was. It was fine.
Okay. All right. I think it fell. Yeah, I can't get it back.
When I see
Yeah, you could lean it. If you could lean it down a little bit more.
Yeah.
Right there is fine.
Okay.
It's long.
Okay. As we light our candles, we light our black candle from the already burning white candle. Please remember, despite the collective concept of black and white, the two are colors. each with its spiritual empowerment, having nothing to do with melanin content. We will start the lighting of our candles. I light this candle for unity. Umoja, unity. Islam,
Islam.
Islam,
To strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and the race. Islam.
Islam. Thank you, brother. Islam.
Islam. Practicing unity is necessary for the Moorish-American community. Unfortunately, our people have been well trained in disunity. We must train ourselves in umoja, unity. Remember, when we see our sisters and brothers, we see ourselves. Every day, we must ask ourselves, what will I do today to bring about unity in our community? In response, we must be about unity in our every thoughts, words, and action. Islam.
Islam. The next principle is Kujichakulia, self-determination. I light this candle for Kujichakulia, self-determination. Islam. Is the Christian available?
Islam.
Islam.
To define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves. Islam.
Islam. Thank you, brother Christian. Our next principle is NGUZO, Islam.
Self-determination is the essence of doing for self, a phrase well known in the Moorish-American paradigm. In what ways do we daily contribute to the spirit of thinking for self, speaking for self, and actuating for self as we seek solutions to existing challenges and lacks in the community? Through intentional self initiatives made in small incremental steps, we're able to create for ourselves, think for ourselves, and define ourselves instead of waiting for someone else to do for us what we can only do by us and for us. Islam.
Islam. I light this candle for Ujima. Ujima. Islam. Collective work and responsibility. Islam.
Islam. Seem to build
Build
and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters our brothers and sisters problems our problems and to solve them together. Say Islam and peace.
Islam, Sister Nara. And at this time, we will light I light this candle for Islam, pardon sir.
Islam. Ujima, collective work and responsibility, is the value needed to counter the deeply ingrained training of and experience in disunity. Ujima requires we develop secure social, educational, political, and economic platforms which speak to the needs of our developing community. Only together in unity do we achieve independence and actual freedoms. So find your neighbor, find the stranger, find the like minds, and work together, each holding self and one another to the highest standard. Islam.
Islam. Light this candle for Ujama, cooperative economics. Islam.
Islam, to build and maintain our own stores, shops, and our businesses, and to profit from them together. Islam.
Islam. Thank you, Brother Yasir.
Islam. The result of working and being responsible collectively is the mutual benefit derived from our unified efforts, or ujima. Cooperative economics, meaning how we generate and how we use our resources, including money, community businesses, food cooperatives, educational curricula, community empowerment are just a few of the ways we can bring about our cooperative economic empowerment. Let's start now. Islam.
Islam. Next, we light this candle for Nia.
Islam, to make
Collective,
our collective
location,
vocation,
the building,
and
and developing
developing
of our community
of our community
in order to restore
in order to restore
our
our
people
people
to their
to their
traditional
traditional
greatness.
greatness. Islam and peace.
Islam. Thank you, Brother Christian.
Islam, Nia, purpose. Informed by our unity and fueled by our Kuji Chagulia, is the principle which shapes our Ujima and Ujama, giving them life. Without purpose, our efforts are akin to the proverbial rudderless ship being tossed about by the cares of the world, having no direction of its own. Islam.
Islam. Next, we light this candle for Kaumba, creativity. Islam.
Say Islam.
Islam,
To do always
to do always
as much as we can
and make it we can
in the way we can
and where we can
in order
in order
to leave our community
to make our community
more beautiful
more beautiful
and beneficial
and beneficial
than we inherited it.
than we inherited.
Islam.
Islam and peace.
Thank you, Sister Nara.
Kuumba, creativity, is the quintessence of life. It is via our Kuumba we are blessed to enjoy the various arts, the songs of life, the dances of joy, the the vibrancy of colors, the healing expressions of words. Kuumba, the weaving of the cloths of life. Kuumba, the bringing forth of our inner flow and expressions of life, and living out every activity. Islam.
Islam. And last candle. We light this candle for Imani. Faith.
Islam,
Islam.
to believe with all our heart in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, and the rightnesses, righteousness, and the victory of our struggle. Islam.
Islam. Thank you, Brother Yasir.
Islam, Imani, faith, the seventh principle, and an essential ingredient of the NGUZO, SABA, and life itself. Imani, which is beyond belief, is the sincere and grounded knowledge that victory is sure and our destiny will be reached and fulfilled. We expose and subject the plethora of messages emphasizing our unworthiness and our inability to accomplish to the light Imani. We burn away the dross of inability, leaving only the sure knowledge that our cause is just, our endeavors righteous, our victory sure. Islam.
Islam. Dr. Malana Karanga states in concluding the NGUZO SABA, and we quote, "This is the day of meditation. We ask ourselves three questions, which Kawaida philosophy says everyone must ask themselves. Who am I? Am I really who I am? And am I all I ought to be? Who are we? Are we really who we are? And are we all we ought to be? As individuals and as a people, let us commit in living now to the activation of these seven principles. Let us, as a community, consciously and consistently include the NGUZO SABA in our day-to-day activities. Let us teach the NGUZO SABA to our children, assuring our children see the NGUZO SABA in the way we love and treat one another. In this way, we will always feed and express our grand major principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. We thank you for joining us for our KWANZAA ceremony this evening and pray the Almighty bless you and yours abundantly. Should you wish to share on this presentation or have a question or comment about this presentation or the Moorish-American National Republic, the contact information is provided on screen at the end of the sharing. We invite your thoughts, comments, questions, and all concerns of interest. We invite you to join us for our Founders Day presentation and celebration Friday, January 8th, 2020. Visit our website for more information. Additionally, we invite you to join our weekly public conference call by dialing 443-961-4434 Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Sunday School and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the National Town Hall meeting, and Fridays 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Holy Night call. All at 443-961-4434. And now we invite you to join us as we end our sharing by reciting the Holy Covenant of the Asiatic Nation, Chapter 25 of the Holy Koran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, claiming it as our own by speaking in the first person plural. Please repeat after me. We are the children of one Father,
We are the children of one Father,
Father,
and the breast of one mother hath given us suck.
And the breast of one mother has given us suck.
Let the bonds of affection, therefore,
Let the bonds of affection, therefore,
unite us with our brothers and sisters,
unite us with our brothers and sisters.
that peace and happiness
That peace and happiness
may dwell in our Father's house.
may dwell in our Father's house.
And when we separate in the world,
And when we separate in the world,
remember the relation that bindeth us to love and unity.
remember the relation that bindeth us to love and unity.
And prefer not a stranger before our own blood,
And prefer not a stranger before our own blood.
If our brother is in adversity, assist him.
If our brother is in adversity, assist him.
If our sister is in trouble, forsake her not.
If our sister is in trouble, forsake her not.
So shall the fortunes of our Father,
So are the fortunes of our Father
contribute to the support of his whole race.
contribute to the support of his whole race.
And his care be continued to us all.
And his care be continued to us all.
And our love to each other.
And our love to each other.
We thank you, each of you, for joining us and look forward to your presence in future sharing. We love you all. Peace.
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 Islam family, peace.
Islamism. Peace and love, family.
Peace and love.
Great job, brother. Great job, Deputy Sheik. Okay, Sheikus. Great job.
And thank you, brothers and sisters, for joining the presentation. Appreciate you very much. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.